Hi, this is Katie Shoup, and this is my weekly learning reflection for this week. And the two big ideas that I got from this week, one of them was data, and data is something that can be represented in so many ways. And just like in my notes, I have all of these different examples of how data can be graphed. So I have some line graphs, scatter plots, pie charts, line plots, and so many more, as you can see in all of my notes. And I like it because students kind of will have the choice to represent their data in so many different ways, and I think that that's really awesome that students would be able to do that. And another thing that I learned is differentiation, and that's actually what we learned today in class. So some of the different ways is parallel tasks, open questions, and tiered lessons. And I really like the tiered lesson part because it kind of gave us these different types of modifications on the bottom right here that we can use, and you can have different degree of assistance, which is with like pairing, and the structure of the task, it could be either structured or open. And then the complexity of the process is the different types of instructions, the pacing, and the level of questions, so either open-ended or closed. And then the complexity of the task is you can use concrete or abstract in your lessons, which I think is awesome. And then one thing that I got from this week that I hope to imply in my future classroom is the googly-eyed grog graphs, and then the name the graph part. I actually played the grog game, but I liked the graph on the back because it gives students the opportunity to name their graph whatever they like. They get to choose which numbers they want to use and what they want to represent. So I thought that was really awesome for kids to use because it makes them have choices and kind of freedom in the assignment, but they're still getting a lot out of it. So going on to the question that I have for this week is self-check 21.2. So in class this week we had to answer these questions at the beginning of class, and I actually ended up getting one of them wrong, and that is which of the following questions is not statistical in nature. And you tricked us this week and said which question is statistical in nature, so I actually got it wrong. But I did figure out what I did wrong, and I talked with my group mates that day, and we kind of got it all figured out, so now I understand what I did and why this statement is not statistical in nature, which is which sport is safest to play, is because there's not really any data that we can get from that. It's more of an opinion data. It's not more of the number data that we would need. So that is the question I got wrong this week, and I figured out what I did wrong. So thank you.